Hello, my fellow stellar gamers. It's your gal, GamerGal 792, and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Yes, indeed, Judge. What the hell is going on here? So, last episode, or the last time I recorded, we discovered that, with these evidence, like the cloth that we found in Gant's office, we talked about the evidence list being short and how we found it with these two drawings that Emma made 2 years ago during the SL9 incident. And not only that, but when we put together this unstable jar, on it was written Emma. Which now, as we stand here, basically we're saying that Emma is the culprit who murdered Neil Marshall. So we have Gant here testifying, and yeah, I hated to do that, to split it up in the middle of testimony, but it was necessary. So we're just gonna continue.
I'm trying to play. Oh, I didn't know if you're actually playing or if you were actually doing something. Do you want me
Yes. Continue on. That's what I was trying to say. Alright, let's get on with it. Yeah, Judge. you bring up a very good question. What in the goddamn hell is going on? Is there no room for a rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusation? I really don't remember what we accused of. Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. Hi, Phoenix. How are you, darling? Okay, I think I remember last time we figured out who the last ID record was. Well, sort of. Well, that's what we're accusing Gant of. Alright, let's head back. This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. Okay, so if I remember right, I think we were saying that Gant... Oh my god. Goodman wasn't killed at the prosecutor's office, but at the police department's evidence room. And we're basically indicting Damon Gant as the killer. And that Lana was only an accomplice. It was exactly the opposite. Oh, hi babes! Hi Edwards! How are you doing? How's your face? What's up, man? It is a photo of the body being taken from the trunk. Exactly. Chief Gant, please say something. I believe... Your time's up? Wait, what do you mean my time's up? My time's up? Sorry, Rido, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. Oh, no one gives two shits, Gant. Nuh-uh, you ain't escaping me that easily. We have to get going if we're going to make it in time for the early bird special. Oh, hell no! You are staying put, sir. Yeah, come on, Phoenix. The cross-examination isn't finished yet. Remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Yeah, like your damn crazy-ass eyes. Weapons? Phoenix, did you forget? He's the chief of police. Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now. Oh, you little shit. What? That is not a right to be casually invoked. Well, he just did it. You're the one that said that in the first place, Judge. There are certain risks to be considered. Oh, come on, babes, please. So, you're just gonna run away after all this? Run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. Oh, hell. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right? But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now. Unfreaking fortunately, we don't. As much as I would love to hammer this guy down a peg or 100, unfortunately, I do not think we have that evidence, unfortunately. Well, You think I had long to dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof and get it over with. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Dan McGann is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Oh, fuck. Well, Mr. Wright, Your Honor, do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made misguided dispose of his body? Do I have any concrete proof? What do I even have? ID, prosecutor's trophy, knife, parking stub, blue badger, Goodman's autopsy, the notes, Lana's cell phone, the floor plans, the crime photo, the victim's shoe, or the prosecutor's office, switchblade, luminol testing fluid, the ID card record, fingerprint set, the screwdriver from AI-16, Goodman's lost item report, I have the evidence from floor plans, the rubber glove, I have the evidence locker, the unstable jar, Marshall's prints, security video, SL9 incident files, Neil's autopsy report, Gant's team picture, evidence list, piece of cloth, and the evidence law book. That's a lot of evidence. Fuck, I don't. It's no use showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. We really don't honestly have much. No, Your Honor. At present, I have no conclusive evidence. See, G? Fuck. In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief. Well, shit. What? Here's a tip. Never gamble what you can't afford to lose, Rido. It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Oh, you... Gosh darn it. Okay, Edgy, I'll leave the rest to you. You little... God damn it. I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer of our nation's law enforcement agency. Fuck. Ah! What? Wait, babe? Lady Luck? Maybe we should have a word with her. Babe. Edgeworth, please help. SOS, I'm in disguise. Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean? My voice is changing so much of Edgeworth. I am so sorry. I'm sorry, I can't keep a straight, tone. There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't yet had the honor of hearing her testimony. A lady who knows the truth. Another witness. In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony. But Chief Gant has invoked his right to refuse to testify. There's still someone else. One more witness who can answer all the questions raised in this trial. Someone right in this very room. Edward, who is this person? Why are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten? The defense is the one calling witnesses today. Oh, that's right. Edgeworth gave us the right to call witnesses how we see fit, because to prove that he's not making back alley deals. Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist? She may not be willing to tell the truth, but we can't just stop now. Yes, Your Honor. The defense calls forth the lady who... It's Lana. She was near the crime scene 2 years ago, and is involved here. If she wants to prove Emma's innocence that badly, it's gotta be her. The defendant? Miss Lana Skye? She was in the underground parking lot at 5:15 p.m. on February 21st. Her task, to dispose of the victim's body. In accordance with a certain someone's orders. Mr. Edgeworth? The prosecution has no objections, Your Honor. Very well. The court will now take its final recess for the day. Good lord. In 15 minutes, we will reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony. This court is now in. Hold on. Who is interrupting now? Hello? Huh? Chief Gun, I thought you were going to eat. Why? Oh, what are you doing back here, sir? Yeah, I thought you had a deal, and you invoked your rights. So get off the damn stand. Listen good, Lana. He's talking to Lana. I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claims, there will be terrible consequences. Are you threatening Lana? Sir, get off the stand! That's right. Your sister will be found guilty for Neil Marshall's murder. Get off the stand! This isn't good. Of course, you never support such outrageous claims anyways, right? Just something to think about. Get out of here, Gantman! Take your church organ music, go find Von Karma, and get the hell off the stand! Alright then. I've got a lunch date to meet. Bye, bitch! Judge. Okay, Judge, please. Okay, if there aren't any further objections, this court is now in recess. Oh, dear God. Hi, babes. Yeah, this isn't looking so good, is it? Looks like we managed to stay in the game. Yeah, by the skin of our teeth. I almost just got penalized. Yeah, thanks to your help, Edgeworth. Gumshoe, hi! Oh my gosh, you are someone I needed to see. Thank you, darling. I know I do not have my little trusty partner Maya, or I don't have Emma, but I'm just glad to see you, man. Yeah, Chief. Something else, eh, pals? Detective Gumshoe. I'm not a detective anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, babes. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Ah, don't worry. I've already decided where to work now. At your office. Wait, what? My office? Sure. I'll take the place of that top naughty girl you used to work with. Maya! Oh, I miss Maya so much. I hope her train's going okay. I'm sure she'll become a great spear medium the next time we see her. Oh my god, but Capcom, please. Please, please, please. I would love to see a gameplay with Phoenix and Gumshoe. I know we have Miles Edgeworth investigations with Edgeworth and Gumshoe, but I really need to see one with Phoenix and Gumshoe. I would pay to play that game. Could he mean Maya? Oh, it's been so long since I've seen her face. Oh, I hope she's doing okay. Maya, wherever you are, I really, really hope you're doing okay. Hopefully she's staying out of murder convictions. Still, looks like we're out of moves now. Chief Gant's done it again. How is it he always gets the upper hand? Well, it's because he's the chief of police. He just said he had a lot of bloody weapons at his disposal. It's not fair he has the right to refuse to testify. Phoenix, I know you're upset, but that's kind of a right everyone has. You do have the right to not testify, but like the judge has said, and Edward probably said before, there are consequences. Settle down, right? Yeah, you're getting too worked up, sir.
So I'm hitting the shower and then we're going. So I had. So idea. After. I'm going out somewhere. I was thinking machine shit. That has nothing to do. I'll think and get back to you. I'll
I'll figure something for Sunday after graduation.
Suppose.
Thank you.
You joining us or not?
Here. Thanks for that. I'm sure that got picked up. Oh well. I've seen plenty of videos that audio gets picked up on. Settle down, right? Yeah, I know, Phoenix. I know you're really pissed off. Trust me, I am too, but getting emotional like this is not gonna help us. Remember what the judge said? But Chief, that is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered. Risks? What did he mean by that? Phoenix, you became a lawyer and do you really not understand how invoking the right to testify goes? It's simple. If the chief refuses to testify, the opposite also holds true. You mean he forfeits his right to say anything too? Right, because I don't know who that is, but basically if you invoke your right to testify, I think the term was invoke the fifth. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's what that term is. I mean, how the hell should I know? I live in frickin' America. But basically, if you invoke that right, you forfeit your right to testify further. Who is that? Emma! Oh, Bibbs. Emma, are you okay? Oh my gosh. Girl, are you... Because last time she was on the stand, she passed out. Oh, darling, Bibbs, are you okay? Please tell me you're okay. Yeah, when I came to, I was in the medical office. I've been listening to the trial from the gallery. So she heard everything that's been going on. Oh gosh, Emma, I'm so sorry, but I'm so glad you're here, and I'm really glad you're okay. Emma, I'm sorry for what I said before. No, don't be. It was the truth. You know, it's funny. I almost feel somehow relieved. Relieved? Yeah, now I finally know what really happened. To think that all this time, my sister was being blackmailed by that terrible man. Oh, that ain't half of it there, darling. Oh, I am very, very relieved. And she did it all just to protect me. Well, yeah, Emma, I know you two don't get along, but she's your big sister. She's willing to do she did whatever it took to keep you safe. Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her says she changed. Perhaps it was easier for that way for her, instead of explaining what exactly happened. What do you mean? What do you think I mean? To follow Chief Gant's orders. Exactly, Gumshoe. She must have shut herself up deep inside, to force herself to do anything oh gosh. And everything the chief told her to. Excuse me, sorry. I'm trying to drink some lemonade to refresh my mouth. That must be why she became so cold. It was all my fault. Emma, none of this is your fault, darling. Girl, you had no way of knowing some random ass serial killer was gonna waltz right into the office, threaten your life, and then a prosecutor dies to protect you. You had no way of knowing that was gonna happen. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall. Girl, you did not murder Neil, and I don't know how the hell I'm gonna prove that, but I know for certain you didn't. Hey, don't go blame yourself now. Yeah, listen to Gumshoe. He's a man of a profound, optimistic wisdom. If you want to blame anyone, blame society, pal. Amen to that, Gumshoe. Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with his forgery, but he can't fool my memory. I remember now. I knocked Mr. Marshall into that armor. I see. Based on that position, if I go back to his autopsy report, it says stabbed in the back, died from a punctured heart and lung. A knife tip was in the wound. If we check so this is the armor stand he got knocked into. Based on the position, it looked like it hit like right about here. And fudge mine, I never took anatomy, but if I know generally anything, I would honestly say this was probably one of his lungs, so maybe So maybe part of it was like, you know, skidded. But I honestly don't think he would have died that easily, if I'm being perfectly honest, but... Well, we better get back. It's time for the final act. Where the hell is this gonna take us? Emma, why don't you wait? No, I'm going with you. Okay, are you sure, babes? I want to be there. When Lana tells the truth. Let's go, right? It's time to end this. I am so thankful Edgeworth is on my side for this. I am very, very glad. So, oops. Well, I had to end it because, in such a weird place because, like, it was going on for so long. So, we'll just save really fast and we'll continue on. Here we go, the final act. Let's bloody do this. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Emma's back in our rightful place. Now then, will the defendant, Miss Lana Skye, please take the stand? Okay, Lana. Hi, darling. I really hope you can help us. Miss Lana Skye, you are the chief prosecutor. I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you. But Mr. Edgeworth, you already know everything. Oh, hell no. We do not know everything, girl. You're hiding something still. You know, all that I've done these past years. That's all Gab wants you to say. And we want to hear it again. I don't care. Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Skye. And remember, you are under oath. We want to hear the truth. Of course. The truth. Lana, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister. Come on, babes. If you really, really want to help Emma, you gotta tell the truth. Please. Now then, your testimony, if you will. First, tell us about your relationship with Chief Gans. Everything hinges on your testimony. You're the only chance we have to get Gans. Please, Lana. I know she's not going to make that easy for us, but never hurts to hope. Gant and the fabrication. I worked alongside Gant for years. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago, all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma. Are you sure about this testimony? Your Honor, I'm confessing to a capital offense. Of course I'm sure. But Lana! If this is true, then that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with it. Oh! Judge! No! Sit down, let me handle this. That's what I've been telling you from the beginning. Please, Mr. Wright, you've got to help her. She's sacrificing herself because of me. But what if she's telling the truth? She's not. I know my own sister. Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony. Yeah, this is no time to start second-guessing myself. Listen, if Mia was right here, staying right where Emma is, she would be telling me that exact same thing that... Because they knew each other. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. Okay, Lana. Let's hear it. I worked alongside Gant for years. Yeah, we knew that. They worked long before they got transferred to their new positions. There's no truth to his blackmail theory. Let me hear what she has to say about that. But think about it, Miss Skye. You didn't murder Detective Goodman. You told me as much yesterday in jail. You still don't get it, do you, Mr. Wright? Do not turn your back on me! Any testimony you cannot present in court is as useless as idle gossip. God damn it. I stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. And I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. Oh, absolutely no fucking way. Did you do so to help your sister? Joe Dark was a serial killer. My sister almost became his last victim that day. I didn't want that incident to ruin her life. What she just did was justifiable self-defense. She wouldn't have been charged with anything. That's not the point. She was traumatized that day, all because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him. Lana. That's why you fabricated the evidence 2 years ago? When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. Hey, tell me a little more about that. You say you did this all by yourself? Yes. Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene? Lana, it seems I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken prosecutor award knife was stuck in the victim's body. Mm-hmm. What? But Prosecutor Marshall died from an unfortunate accident. So this is what I was talking about. So, based on how that was pointed, since it was pointing kind of more upward, I would say it would have really punctured the lung, but I think it only like skidded the heart. Or I could be wrong. I don't know. That's only a situation you dreamed was possible. Lana, do not turn your back on me. The reality is, it wasn't my sister who took the prosecutor's life. Fantasize all you want, Mr. Wright, but I'll never change this statement. You mean Prosecutor Marshall wound up being killed by Dark? Something like that. That is so. What happened to the other murder weapon? Dark was carrying a switchblade knife. Oh, that was lying on the floor a little distance away. It was probably knocked away in the struggle. That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies with more lies. All just to protect me. The more lies you give, the deeper you get. Dig a hole for yourself there, Lana. So, when you found the scene like this, what did you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to. Yes. I broke off the tip of Dark's knife, planted it inside the wound, then moved the body. You did what? You planted the tip of Dark's knife in the victim's wound, and then you moved the body? But why? Why would you do that? You of all people should know, Edgeworth. Oh. Does he really know? You've always had a good head on your shoulders. My head isn't that bad, but maybe I ought to ask for the sake of others. Okay. Okay, so if I asked why did she plant the knife, I guess it was probably obvious that she wanted to make it look like Dark actually killed Neil Marshall. So, but if she's saying that Dark actually killed Marshall and not Emma, then why would she have needed to move the body? When you showed up on the scene, where exactly was the victim's body? It was where you deduced it was, by Chief Gant's desk. Alright. But the body was found by your desk. Why did you move it there? The reason for that is simple. Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. The reason Miss Guy moved the body. The pieces of the jar that shattered during these events threatened my plan. Oh, the unstable jar? Wait, the pieces? Wait a minute, the pieces? Lana, stop! Hold on. Is she saying that... She's basically saying that the jar broke before she even moved the body. But if that's the case, then Emma's name right here would not have been written. Lana, what are you doing? No, stop it. Miss Skye, I understand how you feel. You committed that crime 2 years ago to protect your sister. You mean the forgery at the scene where Neil Marshall was murdered? If that truth were to be exposed now, the past 2 years of your life will have been in vain. Even so, I am compelled to bring to everyone's attention a significant contradiction within your testimony. A contradiction in my testimony? You testified, and I quote, "The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan." That's right. Do you have a problem with that? Yes! It's a simple oversight, really. You see, a message was written on this jar with the victim's blood. Yes, the prosecutor must have written it in his final but you just said the pieces! Basically, you're saying that it broke before you even moved the bodies. Exactly so. And this is where the contradiction lies. You didn't even know. Did you finally notice now, Lana? In order for the victim to be able to write his message on the jar, It must not yet have been broken before he died. Ah. He couldn't have written Emma's name on a shattered jar. And they keep it all in one piece, too. Order, order! Your Honor, it would appear more information is needed in regard to this jar and its bloody message. We may be missing something critical here. Something critical? Chief Prosecutor, it seems you're as in the dark as we are about the truth towards which we're headed. What? Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together the information to arrive at the truth. Yeah, Babs, come on. Don't you trust me and Edgeworth? Before we get to that, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna head upstairs. Very well. The witness may now continue her testimony. God, Lana, where are you still hiding? Alright, jar and message in blood. I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar, but it was dark in the room. I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. Okay, so she was the one that wiped it, alright? The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered. Oh no. You mean you were the one who wiped away the message in blood? I wasn't chief prosecutor at the time. She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence. Alright, so even she believes that that didn't happen. Very well. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. Oh, God. Something's irking me. I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar, but it was dark in the room. I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all. Hold on. Hold it. Final fragment found in Chief Gant's safe. Absolutely not, Lana. Objection! Miss Sky, I believe this jar conceals a truth even you were unaware of. What? We found the final piece of this jar in Chief Gant's safe. In the chief's safe? But how? I knew it. She really didn't know. There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it. But the witness just testified that she got every last piece and wiped the blood off of them. Listen, if you don't believe me, you can ask Gumshoe and Emma. They were with me when I found that piece. Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up at the scene. Chief Gant got there before you. That is the only way that piece could have gotten in that safe. But couldn't the defendant have simply missed the piece? No. No. I'm afraid that's unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective. That may well be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I once wasted an entire day looking for my dentures. They were in my mouth all along. Can you believe that? No, stop, Judge, please. Have you forgotten your honor? When this witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken. Oh, that. There's no way a name could have been written on a shattered jar. Another person discovered the scene prior to the witness. Yes. I hope you're not implying this person was Chief Gant. At the time, he was looking for Dark downstairs. Besides, even if he was there first, why would he break the jar? We're getting there. The question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide that fact for 2 years? Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that? No! No! Oh, hell, we turned the tables on him really fast. Sorry, Judge. Wait, I'm not the one on trial here. Damon Gant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar and purposefully hid one of the broken pieces. Question: what is this action called? Fabrication of evidence. But why would Chief Gant do that? In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear? What happened afterwards? Discovering the scene, Lana Skye believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. Lending her his aid, Gant helped her create evidence that incriminated Doc, sparing Emma. And therein lies the reason. The reason why Miss Skye became the Chief's puppet. Oh, jeez! Lana, no, I did it on my own. Girl, do not hurt yourself like that. Oh my gosh. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Please, sis, stop trying to protect the Chief. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake. No, you didn't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone. Don't believe anything Miss Rice says. Excuse me, I'm trying to help you two. What do you mean don't believe anything I say? Defense attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their client. And you think prosecutors are any better? Take Van Karma for a freaking example. Foul lies? Imagine that coming from my own client. I guess you do seem the type who likes to twist. Judge! Wait a minute. Wait, what's up, Phoenix? What do you got? Wait, what'd you figure out? What if... Hang on. Before I get to... Can I not go into full screen? Man, okay, never mind. We're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap. Oh, dear God. This guy is like Man for Von Karma. He's got everything wrapped around his tiny little finger. Actually, in this case, they're giant damn hands. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Lana, maybe right after all. What do you mean right? Now, hang on, Edward. Don't get your cravat in a twist, okay, man? I'm getting there. Just hang on tight. So you do tell foul lies, then, Miss Wright? No, Emma, that's not what I'm talking about. Miss Skye, please testify once more. Well, Phoenix has something up his sleeve. I'm trusting you, Phoenix. Here we go. But if evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie. But I do remember knocking over Mr. Marshall. Miss Skye, if you will. I can't. Lana, please. This is the only thing I can do to help Emma out and get her away from this murder conviction. Please, darling, you have to help me. You have to talk. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Exactly. We'll protect you from Gant. He can't do crap to you. I don't give a shit if he's the chief of police. He is not going to touch you. This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will if you tell the truth. Please. Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw. Alright, the witness may testify once more for the final time. And we'll do that in the next one. I am so sorry I'm leaving you guys on this cliffhanger, but things are about to go down. There's no good way for me to stop this. So next time, we're going to hear Lana's testimony about the actual state of the crime scene. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care. Bye!